High in the mist-soaked mountains of Papua, there is a tribe that does not bury their dead. They keep them preserved, blackened, staring into eternity. When death visits, they offer a finger to the spirit world and live forever, marked by loss. Their food and culture are more astonishing than those of any other tribe in the world. The only clothing the men wear is the penis gourd. You have never seen anything like this. This is the story of the Dani tribe, where smoke replaces tombs, sorrow becomes sacrifice, and the line between life and death is carved into flesh. In one village in the Valium Valley, an older stands beside a body that has not been buried for centuries. This is not a statue or a replica, it's the preserved remains of Agat Memate Mabel, a former warchief and respected ancestors of the Dani tribe. The body was preserved using an ancient method of smoke mummification. After death, the corpse was dried over a fire for months. Animal fat and smoke from special woods helped preserve the skin and prevent decay. But why do they do this? We'll get to that. First, let's understand the reason behind the finger-cutting tradition. In traditional Dani culture, grief was often expressed through physical sacrifice. One of the most well-known customs is called ikipalin, the cutting of fingers during mourning. When a close family member died, especially a parent, sibling, or child, a woman might cut off a segment of her finger. The belief was that physical pain helped release emotional suffering, and that the offering would help guide the spirit of the deceased. This ritual also reflects their deep respect for food and daily life. Let's explore their cuisine and everyday practices, and later we will share more about their finger-cutting tradition. The only required piece of clothing is made from a gourd known as penis gourd. The men use it to cover their genitals, securing it around their waist. Today there is a village ceremony, which means a communal feast will take place. The meal will feature a pot-boiled pig, sweet potatoes, and poppers, and alien-looking red fruit. All cooking equipment is made from natural materials. An earth oven is prepared as the fire burns and the rocks heat up. The animal is slaughtered in the traditional way, just as it has been for generations. Around here, pigs represent both currency and status. Sacrificing a pig for a meal is reserved only for important social occasions and rituals. The chief removes and preserves the ears and tail as tokens, reminders kept in the village house, which only the highest-ranking men are allowed to enter. This is part of the tradition, and women are never permitted inside the men's house. These items are kept in secret. The women begin building the earth oven by layering straw and leaves into a shallow pit. Meanwhile, the men use bamboo knives to clean the pig and prepare it for roasting. The man in charge of the red fruit begins preparing it as well. Right now, they are about to place the pig into the earth oven. The rocks have been heated until they are blazing hot, having absorbed all the heat from the fire. Using large wooden tongs, they carefully move the rocks into the earth oven and then add the pig and other ingredients. They are adding sweet potatoes first, followed by a layer of leaves. Then the pig is placed on top. The entire oven is sealed, and they will wait about 2 hours for everything to cook. After 2 hours, it's time to uncover the oven. This task is traditionally done by the woman. The large pieces of meat are divided by the chief, using nothing more than a bamboo knife. The children are the first to get a taste. There is no salt, no sizzling, just pure natural cooking. Beyond rituals and ceremonies, the daily life of the Dani people revolves around farming, family, and community. Their main food source is simple but deeply tied to the land. In the past, the Dani were known for engaging in conflicts, but these were not chaotic battles. They followed specific customs, often involving ritualized warfare between villages. These confrontations were often sparked by land disputes, revenge, or social imbalance, but they were guided by rules. The goal was not distraction, but to restore balance or defend honor. Fighting usually took place in open areas, with bows, arrows, and shields. Casualties did happen, but rarely. The home of the Dani people is the Valium Valley, a vast and fertile area in the central highlands of Papua, Indonesia. Surrounded by mountains and curved by rivers, this valley remained isolated from the outside world for centuries. It was not until 1938, during a Dutch aerial survey, that the Valium Valley was even discovered by the outside world. What they found was not empty wilderness, but thriving communities rich in culture and tradition. As previously mentioned, the practice of mummification holds deep cultural significance and is carried out for specific traditional reasons. This process was only done for important figures, warriors, chiefs, or people who had played a significant role in the tribe's history. Even today, the mummy is treated with respect. It is not hidden away. Instead, it's shown during ceremonies or special visits as living symbol of heritage and identity. From smoked preserved mummies to the fading ritual of finger cutting, from ancient war traditions to peaceful farming days, their culture stands at a crossroads between memory and change. If you found this story meaningful and want to explore more rare cultures and forgotten traditions, please consider subscribing to our channel. Your support helps us bring more untold stories to light. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay curious.